Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. This is Michelle. Today I have a flip through for you. This is completely different to what I normally do. So if you've seen my other flip throughs, you will notice that I really like to do the vintage journals. That's all that I've done is very vintagey looking journals with lace and doilies and you know, aging the paper and all that kind of stuff. This one is very different. What happened was my sister sent this to me completely undone. It still had the regular book spine on it, and she had put a bunch of papers and die cuts and all little bits and bats of all sorts inside the book for me, and just paper clipped it all together for me to decorate. The first thing I did with it is I removed the original spine because I have a habit of overfilling stuff, so I knew I was going to need a much bigger spine. I can't do little ones. I just love to put so much stuff in. So it's about 2.5 inches wide, the spine, and then of course I've done the 3-hole pamphlet stitch to sew the signatures in. This is the book that she sent. It was called Up the Beanstalk. So there's original pages from the book in here, as well as some scrapbook paper that she added. And then I also added, when I took everything apart, I added some of my own papers into it, just to make it a little bit bulkier. So that's everything for the outside. So let's just carry on and look through the book. Get it centered. So on the inside, I did not cover this. I really liked how it still had the stamp from, well, this is from the Board of Education, so this would have been a school book. I liked how it had the original stamp in there from where it was used. So I made this pocket, and then this is from a K & Company die cut pack. They usually show you one of each die cut that's in the bag, and this is just the back piece that shows all the different stickers or the different die cuts, and I thought it was pretty, so I just added it into here as a journal card. And then on the other side I've put a pocket with a picture from a book that I have, and I've put lace around it. This is a piece of scrapbook paper that my sister added in, so all the ones that look like this are what she put in. I've put lace down the side, and then in the pocket I've made a journal card out of a tabbed cue card. I guess it would be a divider cue card. There we go. So then on this side, I just made a pocket, or actually my sister probably made the pocket. It was probably already pocketed when I received it, because this is the same paper as this side, so she would have just folded it over. And I added the ribbon here. And then there's a bingo card that I used the green ink on the edges. I'm trying to keep it kind of playful and bright colors, and you know, more childlike is what I was trying to keep it. You know, both boy and girl designs within it. And that's the journal card. And then on this side, this is a book page that she had included within the book, and I just cut this dragonfly out for a corner tuck, and then I've made, or not made, but I had this set of recipe cards that I thought I would put in there, and this one is called Coca-Cola Chili. And my sister added the milk, here, I'll move it up, the milk tabs to the side. They come with bagged milk for any of you that know. In Eastern Ontario, they have bags of milk that they put in a jug as opposed to cartons and jugs, like the plastic jugs that we see over here on the western side. And then here I've made 2 corner tuck spots, the top and the bottom, and just put a large journaling card in there that just pulls out. And then on this side, this is something that my sister added to the page. So then I've made a journaling card, a large one, and this is an original page from the book. So all the storybook pages are original to the book. And then I've put some ribbon down the side, and then this is a picture out of a teeny tiny book called The Tailor of Gloucester. And here I have taken one of the pages out, and there's a bit of the story on here. And I've made it into a tag. On this side there is a small piece of paper, and I added this little one in. And this is a tag that my sister made and sent with the book. And for those of you who don't know, my sister is Nikki In Niagara. Some of you I know are subbies to her as well. And then on this side it's also a pocket, and then 2 items that were sent with the book. And she made the tag, and then the other one is just a die cut from wherever she got it. And then I've done nothing to this side. I thought it was kind of a cute page, so I left that. There is lace on the edge of this one. Left it blank. And then on this side there is one of these dividers for cue cards. And then I've used a small round paper clip and clipped in the divider tag that I added into there. So it's just something that can be written on. And then with the paper that I added to this book, like I added this piece of scrapbook paper, I just tried to keep all the you know, like the theme colors of the book going through it. Like on this one, my sister had added this one, and it's got the blues and the greens in it. So I added something that I had that was similar in colors. Then on this side there is a corner pocket, and then I've made another long, narrow journaling card. And then here again there is a small page. There is a tag in here and a tag in here. And then on this side, this is the same material that I used for the spine. I've paper clipped a little tag here that my sister had sent, and it says, "I choose to be happy." And then I've made a tag out of a piece of scrapbooking paper that was a map. And I've added that, and I've added the this down the side, just like a sticky ribbon. And then here, this is an original page from the book, and it had a line down here, and it had a line across here on the actual page itself. And then there was writing at the top and writing at the bottom. So I cut out this middle piece. I thought it would make like a nice belly band. So that's what I did. And then I put some of the words at the bottom. Butterflies like these are good flyers. And then I've made a journal card to go behind. Just right here. And put lace across the top. And then it just sort of sticks in the bottom so it doesn't fall out. And then another original page from the book and some lace. Again, the same here. I've put lace on this little fold-out piece of paper that my sister added. And these are stickers that she has done some, I guess you would call art or mixed media on them. It looks like she's used dye and ink, or I mean dye and maybe some paint. And they're all a little bit different. So I've just put them on there to decorate it. There's plenty of room to write. And then over here I've put 2 pockets, sideways pockets, and each has a tag inside of it. And then this one here, this is all glued down, but this one here I sort of left popped up so you could read the question, which is a word, and then you're supposed to guess what the meaning is, and then the answer's on the back. And then we turn over, and this is ribbon that I've added. These are all pieces that my sister sent with it. So I made a pocket and then put these 3 in there, kind of like a vase. On this side I've made a large pocket, and then I've used a piece of book paper out of the Mother West Wind When stories. That's a bit of a tongue twister. That is the book that I took this page out of. So keeping it as child friendly as possible. And then on this one here, it is just a journaling card. But what I did on the front is I crumpled up a piece of tissue paper, and then I put glue all over the front of the card, or on the back of the card. And then I uncrumpled the paper and glued it on here, so it's still got a, I don't know if you can really see there, it's got like a real crumply look to it. And then I've put a piece of the material on the front. I really like that one. It was kind of fun to make. And this is Braille paper here. That's behind. And this also I cut out of a book. All the words were over here, and then this was on the side, so I cut that out. And then I also used another page from the book to make this card here. And there's a dictionary on the back, dictionary page on the back, and then this potato making thing on the front. And then I made a little tab for it. And on this side, this is paper that my sister added, the yellow one, and I've made the tuck spot out of my scrap paper. And then in here I have put a page of a Rupert book. So those of you who don't know, Rupert is this little white bear, and he has all sorts of adventures. So on this one, what it is each page is a mini story. So this one is called Rupert is Asked to Explain. So it goes through the 4 pictures, and then the remaining part of the story is at the bottom. And then on the other side there is another mini story, and it's called Rupert Sees a Toy Helper. And same idea. So I've just folded that up, and I've put it inside the book, inside the tuck spot. On this side I've made just a pocket and a large tag to go inside. And on here I've used some of those stickers again. I've used one of these cards and a couple of stickers. And on this side, I saw on a YouTube channel how somebody made one of these. I really can't remember who it was. It was just a random video that I watched. And then when I came to this page, I decided to make one and put it here. So I've just put a sticker on the top here, so a little hat and a bumblebee. So inside, when you open it up, there's a little notebook. And there's about 6 pages in there, and it's taped on with washi tape. And then down here there is a pocket, and there is a smaller tag inside there. So I thought that was kind of a neat idea. And then of course the material behind. And some more ribbon. And then on here I just put a picture of the boy and a picture of the girl and used some scrapbook paper for the background. Here there is a belly band, and then just a large journaling card that I made. And on this side it is a fold out, so you can draw pictures or paste pictures or write, whatever you want in here. And then I've used one of these tabbed cue cards and put a picture from a book that I have of children at a birthday party. The back is blank. And then I've taken the words from the book and made a large journaling card out of this. And it says how to have a best time party. So these, or actually this is from a different book, but they go together because they're both about birthday parties. So, which I'm sure I didn't have to tell you that. You kind of figured it out for yourself. And here is just the little tuck spot that I made for it. Over here, this is an image that I got off the internet. I've put a Project Life card inside there. I liked the colors and the design on it, so I added that one. And some washi tape to hold it in. On this side, same idea, but there is dictionary paper. It's like a tuck spot, and then another Project Life card. So something that can be written on and still follows with the colors. This is just Braille paper, so I've put some ribbon on here and then just left this blank just so that it could be a feature in the book. And then on this side, this is a page out of a book. I've put a little bunny paper clip on here and then cut some words out of the same book from the picture and just added that in as a journaling card. Over here I've made a little pocket out of this the West Wind book, Mother West Wind, and then here I've used the lime green ink and a page out of a map book. And then this is just the other side of that fold out paper, and I left that one blank just purely for writing. And of course, original page from the book, some lace on the edge. On the side there's a pocket, some of this bobble wool, and another Project Life card. And there's lines on this side. You can't really see them very well, but there are lines on that side for writing. And then this one here, this is a picture from the Mother West Wind book. And scrapbook paper and a pocket. And here is a small piece that's been added, and here it's just a little cluster that I made. On this side another little cluster, but I used it as a tuck spot. I printed that image out off the internet and then just used a book page behind it and inked the edges. Over here I have two more pockets, and I've used some more of these cards that my sister sent, and I've added them in there as little tags, and then I've put a flower on each of those. Here's another little cluster that I made, and it's got a little ladybug in it, a flower, some scrapbooking paper, some fibers, and a book page. An original page from the book. Another small piece of paper here, and out of another book that I was using, The Frozen Pirate, I made the pocket. I had a piece of scrapbook paper that was a ruler, and I cut that into 3 so that they were equal lengths and put that in there. And then behind is a little tuck spot, and it says the ABC of animals on it. This is one of the Tim Holtz die cuts with some ribbon and a little tuck spot for a tag. And on this side is a pocket with one of my sister's stickers and another one of these little cards. And on this side, this was original to the book. And a little girl has written, "What room can't you get into?" And of course the answer is a mushroom. How do you like my jokes? Sue L. Another original page from the book. So this, I believe, is original to the book. I don't think, that doesn't look like it's proper pencil. It was probably like it was part of the book. And then over here I used a mini coffee filter, and I used one of the Tim Holtz dies and put a clock on the front, and then the filter itself is a pocket, and then I left the back open as well, so it's a double pocket. Then here is a little paper bag that I had, and I left the flap up on that one, so there is a pocket behind it, and it is also a pocket, of course. And then this side, this is a page my sister made, and then I just added this tabbed cue card, and it has "There Was an Old Woman," a little poem on there. And then on this side, the last page of the first signature, I just put some ribbon down the side to match the colors of the paper. The first page of the second signature is just one of the tabbed cue card dividers, and I have not put anything in there. In the second signature, you'll notice there's a few empty spots, and I left those for my sister to add stuff to it. So what I'm going to do with this book, which I didn't explain at the first, is I'm sending it back to my sister so that she can use it however she wishes. So it was kind of a book that was made by both of us, and she's going to keep it. I haven't gotten into doing art in my books or journaling or collaging or any of that stuff yet. So it's more use to her than it is to me, because she does all of that stuff all the time. And I'm kind of stuck in, I want to make the journals mode and haven't gotten into doing anything with them yet. So I've got a couple here that I haven't, that are just sitting around that I've made. And then this one I'm going to send to her so that she uses it. And then on this side, I've used the green wool fibers around the edge. Here it says, "Some insects are fast flyers. Dragonflies are very fast flyers." And then I've just made this little journal card out of a picture book. And here is the dragonfly. And then it's a top tuck spot, and I have not put anything there. Same here, I've cut this out of a book, and there is, I think this was a childcraft book, and I've left that blank for my sister as well. On this side I've left this as well, and it's a printout from the internet. It looks like a children's alphabet card, but it's just on paper. And then there is lace along the edge, and a couple more blank pages. Over here is the Braille paper, and this has been cut out of a book as well. It says shoemaker on there, and it's just a pocket. And this side I just left blank. It's the Braille paper. And on this side I cut this picture out of a book, and this picture also goes along with the story that was in the book. So the two go together, and it just tells a little bit of the tale there. And it is a journaling card. And I've put some ribbon down the side here. On this side, I've cut this out of a book. I thought that would make a cute pocket. And then I've added a picture onto one of those tabbed cue card dividers. And this is a tab that my sister had added to the page previously. And then down here, I'll just show you on this side, I've put one of the tabbed cue cards on, and then folded it over, and it makes a little pocket here. And my sister probably did this one. She probably sent me the page like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she did, because I don't remember doing that myself. But then there's ribbon down the side, and just another picture from the same book. And then on this side is just a fold-out tuck spot with some ribbon, and a little cute card or a little journal card that says chocolat on it. And then this side here, There's a piece of ribbon down the side, and then this is some handmade paper out of a package that I had bought. I just thought it was really cool. So it flips up, and then in here I've made a pocket, and then on the cue card divider I've made a little pocket on there as well. I just used some more of the homemade paper out of the same package. Ooh, I'm going to have to glue this. The washi tape is coming off. I should have known better when I put it on, because it does not stick terribly well. But I'll add some glue to that. And here is another Braille page, some more blank scrapbook paper, and some ribbon, or some lace. Another page here. And here I've done a top and a bottom, like tuck spots like I did on the front, so you can either put something here and here, or you can make one big one and tuck it under both sides. There is a piece of ribbon here. This is something my sister had made and added in with the book. So it says hello, and then there are a few different flip-ups using different colored paper. I thought that was pretty cool. And then over here I've made another tuck spot. This is out of one of the books that I use, so it's got a bit of the story on here. And then over here I have just paper clipped this picture onto the page. So she can tuck something larger under there, or take it off and put it somewhere else in the book and use this for art or whatever she wants. And then on this side, paper clipped is just the alphabet. This is a Tim Holtz one. I believe it's Tim Holtz anyways, but it is one of those die cuts. And then there is some lace down the side of this one. This is one that my sister added, and I've put nothing in there. I've put a little die cut down here, and I've cut out a piece off scrapbooking paper and just put that along the top. And on here, this is a game piece that my sister sent with the book, so I've glued it on the bottom, and this is a sticker that I had, and it says family. And down here I just added some butterfly stickers and some ladybug stickers just to add a little something to the page. And here I have taken the table of contents from one of the books, and I've put it over one page, so I made two pockets. And there is a tag in here, and a coloring page in here. This is out of, if you watched my last haul video, or one of the AliExpress ones, you'll see the books that this came out of. There we go. The paper's a little bit thin, so it's kind of hard to push around, but there we go. And then on this side there is just some black lace, and then there's some paper tape going across here. And then I had this little plastic bag, so I added it as a pocket, and I've put like a journaling card inside. And then here in a grab bag that I bought at a garage sale, it just had a bunch of different little bits and bats and crafting pieces and sewing stuff, just all mixed up in this bag. And it also had a bunch of these tic-tac-toe booklets in it. So I've put a whole tic-tac-toe booklet in here. So she can tear these out and use them as she wishes. They don't have to stay in the book. They just, you know, tear off one at a time. And then I've washi taped the pencil down. Just as an added little feature. And of course washi tape peels off so easily, so it won't affect anything. Then I've left this side blank, this side as well. But you'll notice here that I have a little paper clip. This is the back of the flap of an envelope. I found these envelopes at I think it was at a Goodwill, and I just thought they were really cute. And the color was so nice and bright that I thought it would go great with this book. So yeah, it's just been paper clipped on. She can do with as she pleases. And over here I've just used washi tape and put another recipe card down. Creamy strawberry banana tart, something a child would really enjoy, as well as myself. And just one of these. I think this is vellum. Another page and some ribbon down the side. I've left this one blank. Here I've added a piece of material and washi taped it on. And then it's blank underneath. So this is actually a sample. What's it called? A furniture material. It's just not coming to my head right now what it's called. So there is a bit of the tape on the back. But that's fine. That can be written on or whatever. And then, of course, this here. So she can just take that out, cut it up, do whatever she wants with it. And then this is blank. And back here on the last page, I've also left this open because it has the stamp, and I really like that. And this is just a picture out of one of the books, a big old sun. And then I've used a little piece of the same material as a little tag to put in there. And that is the whole book. So I hope you've enjoyed this flip through with me. It's just something completely different. I had a lot of fun making it because it was so different. So I think one of my next projects I'm going to try and do a little golden book or some other sort of children's book that I'll turn into I'll keep the story intact and then turn it into a junk journal like lots of other people have done. I'm sure you've seen those. So anyways, that's everything for today. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Please like, subscribe, and comment. I would really appreciate that. Also, if you want to share this anywhere on the internet, you're more than welcome to. That would be wonderful. So have a great weekend. Bye-bye.